Okay, you get the next one. Yay!
Yay! And this is the one I wanted too. Although I'm sad to see that the Betty White rapping didn't make it. Darn. But that's okay. Next
We'll
week.
play it next week. Yeah.
Betty White announces presidential run on Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Yay! Sarah Palin is out. Betty White is in. The non-ad age that word announced her candidacy for the president of the United States on the Late Late Show on Monday night, citing a need for cash thanks to an Angry Birds-induced Buick accident. Richard Nixon, she said, was her choice of running mate. The host, Craig Ferguson, quickly began questioning her positions on issues, and she gave some pretty normal Washington politician answers. Immigration reform? That's a tough one. I'll pass. Defense spending? Pass. Healthcare? Can I phone a friend? I think Richard Nixon would know the answer. After that, Ferguson seemed, jokingly, frustrated. You've got no experience, you're totally uninformed, and you seem to have a questionable grip on reality. Her response, I know! I'm the perfect politician!
God, I love Betty White.
I love that woman. Oh my god. And I actually watched this clip, and I was rolling laughing. Because she said, or Craig Ferguson points out to her that Richard Nixon has been dead for almost 20 years, and she goes, well, that's why he's not answering my emails.
He had an email address?
Apparently.
Oh dear.
Oh god, I love that woman. That woman is absolutely amazing.
I actually told hubby about this one last night, and we had a little discussion on it. Because, you know, he never ever talks about the show. But this time I thought, you know, it'd be worth it. And he says, isn't she dead yet? I'm like, no.
Don't say that!
And he's like, oh, okay. And he says, do you reckon she'd actually get in? I'm like, well, as far as I know, she's pro-gay marriage. And there's a lot of people that are a little bit scared. So, probably not. But if it just came down to, hey, I'm Betty White, I want to be president, I reckon she'd get in.
Oh yeah, definitely. And what's even better is at the very end of the clip, she asked Craig Ferguson to put up her campaigning sign, and you know the typical Obama sign with the red and the blue and all this. It's a picture like that of her, except underneath it says "White Power."
Oh, that's really not nice.
And Craig Ferguson goes, "You really didn't think this one through, did you?" And she's like, You never support me. You know what? When I do become president, I'm going to put you on the first boat and send your ass back to Ireland.
Good on her. Yeah.
I was like, and my mom didn't get that one. I was like, he's Scottish.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. I'm sitting there, I'm going, I suppose that would make it the White House.
I love that woman. She's absolutely awesome. Can you believe she is 89 years old?
I know. Isn't that just crazy? And she's still with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's gorgeous. I mean, like, you can tell if you look at her, certain parts of her look old. But overall, she is incredibly healthy. I mean, she outlived all of the other Golden Girls.
All of them? I thought B. Arthur. Oh no, B. Arthur died, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. I think B. Arthur was the one. I don't think it's been. No, I take that back. Rue McClanahan, the one that played Blanche, she died recently.
Ah, God, that's just crazy.
Isn't it awesome though? And she's absolutely gorgeous, and she absolutely amazes me. Betty White would definitely get my vote if she ever ran for president.
See, I'm not American, and I'd vote for Betty White.
Just because, I mean, that's almost as good as having, like, Robin Williams be president.
Oh, could you imagine that? Oh, my goodness.
Well, just think about everything that happened. Okay, could you just picture, number one, to keep up with Robin Williams anyway, you have to be on, like, some kind of drug.
Yeah, because he's just like.
He doesn't stop. I saw him on Graham Norton's show one time. And I don't know if you've watched Graham Norton or not, but he usually has like 4 guests on the sofa. It was just Robin Williams. And as soon as he starts talking, you realize why. Because once Robin Williams gets started, he will not stop.
Uh-huh.
There would be no time for anyone else.
Actually, hubby put on Robin Williams' DVD the other night. And, you know, all you've got is this table with like 20 bottles of water on it. And Robin Williams. That's it. And he's just like, ugh, insane.
Oh, is that the New York Broadway?
I think so, yeah.
I love that DVD! I used to have it memorized.
Oh, dear. Oh. Yeah, I especially like the fake boobs thing, but...
Oh, yeah. A nice breeze and chicken's done.
Exactly.
Fake tits are kind of like Nazis. They don't dance. They don't. They're just there. Hey, I'm fucking here.
Oh, there is no segue.
No.
Oh, hang on. Yes, there is. Boobs, mummies, ha. But not. I'm sure this UK taxi driver would be thrilled that we're talking about fake boobs and mummies. Yeah. UK taxi driver becomes first mummy for 3,000 years on October 19th, 2011. A former British taxi driver has become the first person in the world for 3,000 years to be mummified in the same way as the pharaohs. Channel 4 viewers will see Alan Billis turned into a mummy over the space of a few months as his body is preserved using the techniques which the ancient Egyptians used on Tutankhamun. Billis has been terminally ill with cancer when he volunteered to undergo the procedure, which a scientist has been working on to recreate for many years. The 61-year-old from Torquay in Devon has had the backing of his wife Jan, who said, "I'm the only woman in the country who's got a mummy for a husband." Ah. The process is revealed in a new documentary, Mummifying Alan. Ooh, that's an intriguing name. Egypt's Last Secret, to be screened next Monday on October 24th. Well, maybe. Dr. Stephen Buckley, a chemist and research fellow at York University, has spent 19 years trying to uncover the preservation techniques which the Egyptians used during the 18th dynasty. Alongside archaeologist Dr. Joe Fletcher, Dr. Buckley has studied mummified bodies, analysing tissue samples, and finally putting his findings into practice by putting them to the test on Billis's body at Sheffield Medico-Legal Centre. It's turned current understanding, including my own, completely on its head, said Dr. Buckley. Billis has been diagnosed with terminal lung cancer when he heard about the search for a body donor. I was reading the paper and there was a piece that said a volunteer wanted with terminal illness to donate their body to be mummified, he told the documentary team. People have been leaving their bodies to science for years, and if people don't volunteer for anything, nothing gets found out. Billis, who dubbed himself Tootin' Allen, oh my god, continued experimenting. Experimenting is all about trying different processes to make things work. If it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world, is it? Don't make any difference to me. I'm not going to feel it. It's still bloody interesting. That's what the thing said. I didn't swear. And then it goes through information that if you're having lunch, it's not such the bestest thing in the world. So,
you get the point.
Yeah, you get the point. How cool would that be? I mean, disturbing as hell, but cool.
I think it would be really, really awesome. Like, we are watching a piece of history play out before our eyes. This is something that people have been just absolutely fascinated over for centuries.
Definitely. Although my question is, what's she going to do with him once it's done?
Well, I guess there's one option, but it's a little risky.
Which is?
She could build a pyramid, I guess.
Well, I'm sort of sitting there, I'm going, do you think they'd sort of donate a glass coffin for the lounge room?
And this is my husband. He's the new centerpiece.
Use a coaster, damn it.
Oh, don't worry about that.
So, what would you do with him? Would you just, sort of chuck him in a cupboard somewhere, put him in a, I don't know. I mean, he's not going anywhere.
He'd be a great Halloween decoration.
Hey, Mum, can we put Dad in this corner this year?
Could we not use Grandpa this year? It's a little creepy. No, not in the creepy sense of, it's Halloween. Creepy as in just kind of disturbing.
But, if you were real nasty, you'd, get him out of the coffin and just lie him in bed right next to the kid. Wake up in the morning, ah!
Grandpa's always watching.
Ew.
Which somehow brings me to this point. You ever noticed, well, I don't know exactly how many funerals you've been to in which they have cremations, but every single one that I've been through, good job. Okay, try that again. I've died 5 times already. I've been buried, cremated, and came back. I'm a phoenix. Anyway, every funeral that I've been to where they had cremation, they always end up playing the song "I'll Fly Away." Okay, so
can't say.
I'm sure you can figure out where this one's going.
Not really. You'll have to explain it to me. I'm a bit blonde today.
Okay, people that are cremated are turned into ashes. So if they're flying away, that means they're being dust in the wind.
Okay. No. I've only really been to 3. 1 was a burial, 2 were cremations, and no, that wasn't the song of choice.
I've been to, most of the ones that had cremations, played that song, and each time it takes everything in me to not crack up. And then it makes me think of that joke where this woman, her husband was a really cheapskate, and when he died, he left her a huge inheritance, and she went out, took it, and got a nice car, a fur coat, and a diamond ring. And she takes the urn back, and she spreads the ashes out. She says, "You know that car that I wanted? I got it, and didn't even haggle the price. You know that fur coat that I wanted? I didn't even look at the price tag. You know that diamond ring I wanted? Yeah, I got that too. You know that blowjob you always wanted?"
I'll have to remember that. No,
add that to things to say later.
Yeah, we'll put that one down on the thing. Save. Yeah. So I'm thinking, maybe for when I drop off the perch, maybe Disco Inferno.
Okay.
Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, no. I don't know. You know what my taste in music is like.
Unfortunately, I mean, yes.
Everyone will get to experience it for one last time.
Yay! Hey, and the good news is, soon we're going to have Halloween to think of, and then Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
Day of the Dead.
Well, I figured as much, but yeah, I can't pronounce that because I'm Australian and I say it real bad.
Dia de los Muertos.
That.
Try it. Do it.
No. So yeah, we're coming up to the top of the hour. Yay! And I get out of it.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So we'll see you all next week because we know this guy's going to be so badly wrong.
You say that, and then if he's right, it's going to be like, oh, crap.
Well, I'm not going to be around to worry about it, so...
You're going to be setting the clock.
Win-win situation. We're all good. Okay, let me line up the outro, and then we'll head out of here. So, bye, everyone.
Bye! Happy Rapture Day!
Yeah, happy Rapture, everyone. Bye!
And this has been the Friday Ketchup, powered by the ParaQuest Radio Network. Remember to catch the Hostess with No Ghostess every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the ParaQuest Radio Network.